All right, and we are live. How's it going, everybody? Wow, the brightness level in here is kind of ridiculous, but let's go with it. Well, okay, I'll give it a couple of minutes. Oh, let me just drop this down a little bit if I can. Nope, I think that's about where it's gonna be. I'll get out to the side a little then. Okay. Techno Drone 406 show. Hey, Techno Drone, thanks for showing up, man. You are a rock star. So, in a little bit, I'm gonna be let's go out to the 5 minute mark. Outing. Well, thank you, Techno Drone, for dropping what you were doing and coming here. And for any of you who are watching and notice that 5 minute mark, I figure it would be a good time because I got a really big announcement and big channel update when it comes to the content on my channel and everything that's going to be coming down the road. But for now, let's just keep the chat open. Let's keep everything fun and whatever. Something else. I moved all my button-up shirts are officially in the closet now. So whenever I shoot a review or something, I have an outfit to pick from. And so yeah, that's fun. Ryan O'Toole. Yeah. So Ryan O'Toole says, I didn't know you went to Hogwarts. What's Hagrid like? Well, Hagrid, let me tell you, Hagrid is the most lovable giant or half giant you will ever meet. One of the best people you will ever meet. I don't care what the Ministry of Magic or that really awful woman Umbridge says. So yeah, we're gonna hey, future filmmaker, how's it going? So I'll repeat myself for those of you just joining the chat. So I'm gonna wait till about the 5 minute mark, and then I've got some announcements when it comes to the channel and some. Oh yeah, Technodrone 406. Yeah, I am definitely ready for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. In fact, I might have something very special planned for this very channel, and it might come up. It might come up during this review. Oh my gosh. What I can say about that, literally, these lights, these box lights are making me look like the whitest human being on earth. You guys give me 1 second. Okay, let's see if I can fix something here. I'm still here. All right, let's see here. Oh, geez, oh, wow. I look like Edward Scissorhands right now. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I am ill prepared. I apologize. Alrighty, and we're officially in a very dark room. And yes, you are not mistaken. You did see that. Yeah, that's right. I am wearing sweatpants right now. And I'm excited because I'm going to go see A Quiet Place tonight. All right. And yes, if you were wondering what was in the corner, what was that thing from the Sweet Film Awards? Here you go. That's your little dose of Jedi lightsaber action for today. Hey, MCU scenes. Wait, okay, Ryan, that is fantastic. Isle of Dogs came to your area. Dude, that is so cool. And Techno Drone, you really should get one because they are fantastic. MCU scenes, I didn't miss you, bud. Thank you so much for showing up. In fact, for everybody who's shown up to the chat so far, thank you so much. Like I said, got a bunch of stuff to get over, especially some really major updates for this channel. And I can't wait. Yep, same theater we went to together. Yep, if you guys didn't know, if you guys haven't checked it, Ryan O'Toole and I actually drove down to Boston to see him, and we went to see Atomic Blonde together, and that review is actually up on his channel. So if you get some time, or if you're waiting for this chat to start up, I highly recommend checking it out because it was a blast to see Ryan. I want to go down to Boston to see him again before the summer's over. And yeah, it was just a really phenomenal time. Ryan's just one of the best creators out there on this platform, guys. So if you haven't seen his reviews, you haven't seen his show Rotten or Fresh, do it. Do it. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well, I lied. Sorry, guys. I'm leaving. No, just kidding. All right. So, all right, let's get into these updates, shall we? Okay, so number one, how are you guys doing? Once again, thank you, everybody, all 6 of you who are here. You all are great supporters. You all are great friends. You guys are all phenomenal people. Love each and every single one of you. So, unless you missed my update last time, I'm gonna be running a marathon next year. I decided that I didn't want to skip out on any training, so I've actually started the training now. And so I'm training now, and by next year I'll be running a marathon, so there's that. Now here's the important stuff. Let's talk about the channel stuff. So okay guys, I've really been doing some thinking over the content of my channel, and movie reviews and the kind of stuff that I do on here, I absolutely love. There is one thing when it comes to the movie reviews. I noticed out of all the content that I produced, that I created over the past year and a half, the kind of content that I really enjoyed giving the most was when I did my style of reviews. That style of review where it was more cinematic than anything else I had done previously. It was kind of like a mixture of not only doing a review, not only giving something educational, but it was also entertaining, and it was set up in like a film television format. And don't worry, guys, whatever questions you have, leave them in the chat. I'll get to them as soon as we get done talking here. But when it comes to my channel, you guys know that this April, starting next week, starting next Monday, April 9th, starting on April 9th, I'm going to be reviewing every single movie in the MCU up until Infinity War. And then you'll get Infinity War, that review on April 27th. And I'm pretty sure that Zach Pope is going to be having a spoiler review soon after that. So go check that out when it comes out. But one thing I'm going to be doing after my journey to Infinity War is done is I'm going to take a break from reviewing movies, because I'm going to take a break from reviewing movies, and the reason is I've got a whole bunch of projects. I literally have a whole bunch of projects, including, you guys already know about one of them that I'm trying to release middle of June, end of June. And then I've got another big project planned for around the time when Fantastic Beasts comes out. And doing this writing, producing, and filming, doing these film aspects, I realize putting my heart and soul into these kind of creative endeavors, it will take a little bit longer, but that is really where my passion lies. I realized my channel, I started out with all this stuff. I started out with collaborations, I started out with movie reviews and all of this other stuff. And don't worry, even with movie reviews being lessened, I will still be doing collaborations with people. I will, if you guys don't know, Zach Pope and I have a big announcement that we'll be coming up with shortly. And also, the Sweet Film Podcast, Zach and I we are still doing that. So all the major collaborative stuff that I've done with people in the past, the collaborations, that's one of the things that makes this community thrive. That little aspect I am not getting rid of from my channel, because it's one of the best parts of doing things on YouTube, I think, is the collaborations with all the people on here. But movie reviews after Infinity War is done, I'll keep the movie reviews going because I know you guys enjoy those. I'll be doing one movie review a week. I know I usually go out and review every movie that comes out every single weekend. But for this summer, particularly from the beginning of this summer until the end of this year, I'm going to be doing one movie review a week. And the answer is simple. It's not only for the fact, I love you guys, and I want to give you the best content that I possibly can. And for me to do that, I love movie reviews. I love talking to you guys about movies, but my heart is definitely more in the creative side of being on this platform. And not that making movie reviews isn't creative. I'm sure Ryan O'Toole, Zach Pope, if he was here, everybody on here can tell you that making these movie reviews, it's hard work, it's inventive. You got to make your content stick out. You got to make your content unique. And so movie reviews, I just need to take a step back. And what I'm focusing on is it's more film scripted oriented content. I mean, I all the way I did some thinking today, and I've done some thinking over the past couple of weeks, and I've already got my projects listed out from now until the end of the year. But those projects, besides my movie reviews and collaborations and stuff, they're going to take a lot of time and they're going to take a lot of energy. And if I were to keep doing everything I was doing on this channel for you guys, if I were to keep doing my analyses, and that's one thing, I will definitely keep my analysis going. But once again, with my movie reviews, it'll be to a lesser extent. I'll be probably only putting out an analysis once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, because I want to give you guys the best content. And for me to do that, I need to take a break. I need to take a little step back and slow down from the content I've usually been giving you. And I need to focus on the content that I particularly enjoy making, and I think you guys are going to love too. And I know that you guys love, because when I reviewed all of my It series stuff, everybody was so supportive of that kind of stuff. And I'm so happy that you guys liked it, because that's the kind of content I like producing. So that's really what's coming down the line. So just as a recap, after Infinity War is done, I'll still be doing a movie review once a week, one movie review a week, and I'll be doing an analysis once every 2 weeks to a month, and all the collaborative stuff, be it the Sweet Film Podcast or collaborations with Zach Pope or Ryan O'Toole, all that stuff will still be the same. But I'm using the time that I give myself away from movie reviews and analyses to focus on projects that matter to me the most. To focus on projects that will not only educate, but entertain and be put together in a more professional, a more scripted, a more formatted way. And I'm just to give you guys just a little bit of perspective when it comes to how much time it takes me to put out one of these particular kinds of content. The content, the video stuff that I had for my It reviews, that took me a period of about 2.5 to 3 months to fully get in my mind where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and which locations I wanted to do. Among school and work and everything else, yeah, but about a period of 2 to 3 months. And the project that I'm really excited to bring to you guys this summer, that project I've been working on since probably end of April into early March. And I'm really excited to bring it to you guys. And it's a lot of work, but you guys are all the best. You guys deserve the best. You guys deserve the best content out there. You guys deserve the best videos out there. And it's one of those things where I'm moving towards the direction where I want to go, where I want to help everybody go. And that's create a system with me, everybody I've met on this platform, Ryan O'Toole, Zach Pope, Adam Dolly, all these people. I'm trying to move in a direction for all of us. I'm trying to get a system going to where we can not only create phenomenal content, but also create a system where people don't have to be afraid to be creative as well. And so when it comes to this new process, I might be incorporating some B-roll and some B footage and other stuff, so you guys can see the behind the scenes of what I'm doing here, the behind the scenes of everything I'm putting up. And you guys are all the best. And like I said, you deserve the best. You deserve the best of what this platform has to offer. And I feel this is a way for me to provide that for you. I love movie reviews. I love doing movie analysis. But this creative endeavor, I can tell you, I am much more passionate towards, because being creative, driving towards something, and just trying to get a message out there to people through really good entertainment, is something that I've always strived towards. I think it was Kumail Nanjiani who officially said something along the lines of, good content is really good entertaining content if it's really entertaining, but it's got a really powerful message interwoven throughout everything. And like I said before, that's the kind of stuff I want to give you guys. That's the kind of stuff I want to give you guys. All right, let's see what we got going on in the chat. So we have, okay. So yeah, no, my dad's just at the doorway, guys. If you couldn't see why I went like, all right, I'll be down in a second. All right, so let's see here what we got going on in the chat. So, we have Rich Reviews, and Rich Reviews says, my dad is going to run his 11th Boston Marathon. Rich Reviews, that is fantastic, man. I'm really glad for him. Rich Reviews also says, I have written 2 scripts, and Rich Reviews also says, I have struggled with reviewing films that will get me views, comments, and likes. Me too, man, but it's fun. I mean, that's one of the things when it comes to this platform. I don't necessarily do reviews. I I noticed that over the course of time. Look, my channel doesn't get a lot of views. I realize that, but I'm doing this platform because it's fun. It might be hard. It is a struggle. It is very difficult at points. But the fact of the matter is, I do it because it's fun. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to push the edge of the envelope when it comes to my content. It's one of the reasons why I'm taking a break from movie reviews, taking a break from everything, so I can strictly focus on more scripted, more cinematic type content. All right. Rich Reviews also says, happy that you have gotten over 300 subscribers. Thanks, man. You are the best. You've supported me pretty much since the very beginning, and I can't thank you enough for that. And Dante's Law says, cool Hogwarts shirt. By the way, thank you, Dante's Law, for showing up. You are the man. Okay, so cool Hogwarts shirt. And Rich Review says, what is your day job? Right now, I am a retail worker. I work in retail. And, it's got its good and bad days. But, I'm also a full-time college student. And, yeah, you know what? A lot of you are saying that you're writing scripts. And you know what? If there's one little piece of advice I can give you, it's actually something that I read on Twitter that James Gunn posted. And it's the fact that he said that James Gunn said something along the lines of, there's no such thing as writer's block, just go out there and write. And I think that's really possible for anything in life. If you really want to strive towards something, if you really want to work towards something, don't if you think you're not good enough, don't allow those thoughts to come into your head. If you've got an idea for what you want to do, just put your foot down, say, even if I'm not very good at it, I'm going to try doing it. And hey, you fail one time, you progress, you learn from your mistakes, and then you move forward. Okay, so Technodrone says, okay, he says, I'm writing a script. I work at UVU. I'm a UVA. I'm a database worker. And Rich Reviews also says, at the same time, I have been binging on Collider Movie Talk episodes, and I'm only 10 months behind. Well, man, I'm glad you're catching up. Okay, and the Technodrone says, do you want to direct the script I'm writing? Man, I would love to. I mean, if it were up to me, it's one of those things where this is something I would love to do. And it's not just me. If me and Zach Pope, if we had the finances to just go around writing scripts, directing scripts, if we had like a business or a building where we could bring a bunch of people in, where we could get ideas, where we could all be writing scripts and creating entertaining content, that's the kind of world that I wish was set up for us right now. Because, man, Technodrone, if I have the money, I would come and see you, and I would happily direct the script that you're writing. And I might actually, I would. Film and theater and all of this stuff is, Okay, what do you think are the futures of theaters? Well, as far as I don't think theaters are going anywhere because there's plenty of people like me and Mr. Zach Pope and Ryan O'Toole. All of us still believe that theaters and movies are extremely important, that they're not going anywhere. All right. Techno Jones says it's a Western movie and it's supposed to be low budget. Man, that's the greatest. I'm gonna tell you right now, Westerns are one of my favorite. It's when it comes to films, it's horror movies, sci-fis, and Westerns. Westerns is number 3 for me. I mean, I love my superhero films. So when Westerns are done well, when Westerns are done extremely, extremely well, they're in the top echelon of the films that I love the most. I mean, you have True Grit, Magnificent Seven, you have all of Clint Eastwood's movies, you have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You know, some of the best films ever made are Westerns, and I absolutely love them. Rich Reviews says, I would like to meet you. I'd like to meet you too, man. Okay, are you planning on to watch the new season of The Expanse and the 100? To tell you the truth, guys, I don't really watch a lot of TV, and the simple reason is I just don't have time. I mean, between school and work and getting YouTube up and getting stuff ready to go, not only for a few weeks down the road, but for the next summer into this coming year, I just don't have time. It consumes so much of my time in the best way possible. All right. Techno Drone says, if you want, I can send you the script by email and you can tell me what you know what? Techno Drone, that's a great idea. I would love, love, love to go over your script with you. All right, guys. I think, let's see here. If any of the 6 of you, for everybody else that's here, I'm going to leave the last, let's say, if we're running a little short on questions, we'll leave it to 5 minutes, but let's use the last 5 to 10 minutes to build up the community, to build up on questions. Tell me what you guys think. And if there's anybody who's watching this particular live stream right now and you want to catch up on what's going on, then I'll just reiterate myself just for clarity's sake. So after my Journey to Infinity War series is done, I'm going to back off from making movie reviews for a little bit, for a while, because I've got more content I want to bring to you guys. It'll be one movie review a week, and then it'll be either one analysis video every 2 weeks or one analysis video every month. But like I said, that is simply because I have a bunch of projects that are going to take me from now until the end of this year to complete for you guys. And it's a process. Writing scripted material, it's difficult. It takes a while, and I want to produce the best content for you guys. I want to create the best content for you. And this is really where my passion and my heart is driven towards. So you guys are all the best, and I want to give you the best content because you absolutely deserve it. All right, let's see what else is going on in the chat. MCU Scene says, I'm the exact same as you with TV. I don't watch it much because I don't have time. I watch Stranger Things, though, and I loved it. Yeah, me too, man. Stranger Things is one of those shows. I got done with it. I had to show my family. I had to show my parents, and now my parents and I, it's literally every single year. We're excited to see where they go with the next season, but it's everyone in my family now pretty much is a Stranger Things aholic. We absolutely love that show. The way they develop characters, the 80s nostalgia, the sense of Stephen King meets Steven Spielberg. It's great. And one of my favorite aspects of the film is I'm a big fan of character development. And my favorite part about the entire series is the fact that each episode, even though a few of the episodes had different directors, it still fell in the same tone. It felt like all the directors, much like with Avengers Infinity War, were talking with each other. We're working with one another and with the Duffer brothers who originally created this show to give us the best content possible. All right. My next review will be Suicide Squad. Oh, that's great. Rich Reviews also says, for a long time, I write down notes, no longer write notes for my reviews. Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of writing notes, man. I mean, people do it, and, more power to them. Me, I have about a 20-minute drive to the theater that I go to. So generally, after I get out of the movie theater, I don't turn the radio on. I don't turn my phone on or anything. I'll just sit in silence on the way home, and I'll just get my thoughts together. And then by the time I have my camera up and the lights ready to go and I got my review rolling, I know exactly what I'm going to say. Although you guys know that there is a lot of jump cuts. Okay. Ryan says, all right, I'm heading to see A Quiet Place and Isle Dogs. Have a great rest of your day, man. Ryan O'Toole, thank you. Ryan, you're great. If there are any of you in this chat who haven't checked out Ryan O'Toole's content, go do that immediately because it is most definitely worth your time. All right, Techno Jones says, what's your favorite MCU movie? Mine is Captain America the Winter Soldier. Captain America the Winter Soldier, that is a great choice. I mean, it's probably my third favorite MCU movie. Right now, Black Panther is still my favorite MCU movie. Captain America Civil War and then Winter Soldier. But either way you slice it, I mean, it's not like we're playing poker here. It's not like high risk poker. All of these are great movies. And the fact of how many risks they have taken when it comes to the MCU, I absolutely love it. And at this point, I cannot wait for Infinity War to get here. All right, let's see here. Rich Review says, have you seen The Crown in it? Well, once again, Rich Reviews, I would love, there are so many television shows I would love to catch up on. The Crown is one that I've heard is exceptionally good. But like I said, I just don't have time. MCU Scene says mine is Winter Soldier 2. Yeah, it's a common one. I realize that Winter Soldier is many people's favorites, but up until when I saw Black Panther, Civil War was my favorite because I just like the stakes and the overall message of that film. Black Panther was a horse of a different color, and I absolutely loved it. All right. How high is too high for the average person to pay for a movie ticket? That's a good question. You know, if a movie theater starts charging like $25-$30 for a movie ticket, I think I'll stay home and I'll wait for the movie to come out on DVD, unless it's a Fathom Events thing. If you guys, I don't know if any of you saw Hamlet. Well, number one thing you should know about me, guys, is I'm all, besides being a film freak, I'm also a big Shakespeare fan. And I went to the Fathom Events. Okay, MCU Scene says gotta go enjoy A Quiet Place. Hey, thank you, man, for showing up. You're the best. Thank you so much. I love you. So yeah, if you guys didn't get the chance to see Hamlet with Benedict Cumberbatch, it started out in London a couple of years ago, and then it turned into a Fathom Events thing. And they actually played it one night for Fathom Events all across the country. I saw it. It was about 4 hours long. I was a little burnt out after it was done, but man, it was an experience. That much I can say. All right, let's see here. So we have Rich Reviews says, I'm officially burnt out by superhero movies. I'm sorry to hear that, man. All right. And then I would play poker with you, man. Well, here's the thing. I know some things about poker. I like watching movies about poker. Molly's Game, Casino Royale, you name it. If they nail the poker down, I am there. Here's a little secret, though. I've never played poker. And I know that's kind of a shame, but, it is what it is. And guys, I think this is a pretty good place for us to stop because I have to actually get ready. I have to get ready because I'm going to head out to see A Quiet Place in about a half an hour. So once again, thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you all so much for your support. This is going to be a great journey. I cannot wait to start bringing new content to you. I can't wait to start officially bringing you the content that means a lot to me, the content where I can actually dig my brain and come up with really new and great ideas and give you the best content that I possibly can, where I can focus on doing the thing that I love. I can focus on doing filmmaker type work, where I can feel like I'm being a filmmaker, where I can feel like I'm doing the best content for you guys, more film and cinematic-esque content. I love you guys so much, and this is a good time for us to end the stream. I love all of you. Thank you so much for showing up, and I'll see you all next time.